paint schemes. Let's talk about it next. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Professor Lars and this is Hitting the Wall Racing. One of my favorite things about a new season in NASCAR are the paint schemes. I love to see what everybody's coming up with. I love to see the new sponsors come out, hearing about new sponsors coming on to different cars. I love to see what they come up with as far as paint schemes. So let's get into some of the new paint schemes for 2025, and I'm getting all my information from jski.com. Here is our first paint scheme. It is the #1 rosschastain Busch light car. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love the blue and the white. I love the mountains on there. Now, we call these paint schemes, obviously they're all done with vinyl now. They're a vinyl printing, and then they're attached to the car. But beautiful, beautiful scheme that we got going on here. Beautiful design with the mountains in the background. I love the baby blue on there, and it's kind of a two-tone blue. You got a lighter blue and then a darker blue with the mountains. And of course, I'm looking at it on screen here as I'm doing this kind of a live to tape deal. So, but I love this paint scheme. I love what they're doing with it. It looks really, really good. Two-tone blue on there. Looks really fast, really refreshing, to be honest with you. So, our next car is also rosschastain, and we're taking a look at Trackhouse and RFK in this video, by the way. Now, this paint scheme was run last year during the Cup Series. According to JSki, they are bringing it back for 2025. And you can tell this was the old design because they have Camaro on the back of the car. Camaro is no longer allowed on the back of the car. It's just Chevrolet for next year. But they're bringing this paint scheme back. Looks really good. I really like it. The orange and the black, two of my favorite colors together. Looks really, really fast. Car on the track. Looks really good. I really like this car. It is definitely one of my favorites out there. And then you have Shanevangisbergen. Of course, he's coming over to the Cup Series next year. According to JSki, this will be his paint scheme. It is the WeatherTech car. Kind of a basic scheme that they got going on. They got some blue and red stripes going down the side. Looks really good. Primarily white. Got the big black W on the front. Has WeatherTech. Now, I do love the fact that they're bringing back the number 88 car. If you know me, one of my favorite all-time driver. Yes, I'm a Joey Logano fan. I love Joey. But my favorite all-time driver is Dale Jarrett. In that number 88 car, he won everything. And he won a Southern 500. He won a Brickyard 400. He won a Daytona 500, and he won a championship. It's one of my favorite, most iconic numbers out there, particularly the type of font that he used. But I'm glad that 88 is coming back to NASCAR. Next car that we're going to take a look at is from RFK Racing. It is the BuildSubmarines.com car, and this is going to be on all three cars for RFK. I love the fact that RFK signs these deals for sponsors to be on more than one car. Sometimes it's a different paint scheme, but it looks like with this paint scheme, all three cars are going to have it, and it's the same paint scheme. I love the different colors on this. I love the green and the black together. Looks like a two-tone number on there where it starts out darker on the bottom and goes light toward the top. But the thing that really made me pop on this, if I can use a professional wrestling term, the thing that made me pop on this is the hood. Look at the hood. It has that sonar screen on it. The radar screen that you see that's kind of iconic in movies and things like that. It has that screen on there. It really pops the hood, really makes it stand out. I love this paint scheme. Car looks really fast. Now, one thing that I have noticed on the RFK cars, and I haven't noticed if it was on the cars last year, but if you look behind the number, there is a stripe scheme that's on the car, kind of similar to what DEI did back in the early 2000s, late 90s. It does have that stripe scheme that goes down the side. That's kind of a signature on all the RFK cars, but looks really, really good. I love this. Color scheme. Next one we'll look out for RFK is the Kroger car. Kroger's going to be on all 3 cars coming next year. And they're going to have some different brands on the car as well that's associated with Kroger. But here's the main Kroger scheme. I really like it. All 3 cars are a little bit different. Looks like Brad's going to be running a primarily white car with a blue Kroger logo. They changed the Kroger logo to more of a buggy, shopping cart, whatever you want to call it. And then you have RyanPreece. He's got kind of a primarily blue car. It's got some white in the background with the white shopping cart logo on the hood. Looks really, really good. And then you got chrisbuescher, who's a little bit of a half and half, part white, part blue. He's got the white logo on the front. All 3 cars look really, really good, really, really clean and crisp. I kind of like this, and I'm interested to see what kind of schemes Kroger comes up with for the different brands that they're going to be bringing to these cars. The next car we're going to look at here is the Fastenal for the number 17 for chrisbuescher. Now, I told y'all Dale Jarrett was my all-time favorite driver, but right after Dale Jarrett come Carl Edwards. I was a huge Carl Edwards fan. He never won the championship, but he drove the Fastenal car for many, many years, and I love this paint scheme, the blue and the white. Like I said, I love the Kroger one with the blue and white, but this one, this brings back some memories from Carl Edwards. I really, really like this paint scheme. Looks good. I like the 2-tone number where it goes, which is darker, goes lighter, and then dark again. Looks great. I really, really love this car. And like I said, it brings back some memories for me. Next one we'll look at for RFK is the Consumer Cellular car. Again, another orange and black paint scheme. Of course, 2 of my favorite colors are orange and black. Looks like Brad Keselowski is primarily orange with the matte black on there. A little bit as toward the top of the car as it goes across the back of the deck lid. And then you have the orange on top. Really, really nice looking car. Of course, you can see that signature stripe back there for RFK Racing. And then you have RyanPreece, who is primarily the matte black toward the back of the car. He has the orange striping that RFK is bringing out. Both of them look like they kind of have a chrome-looking number, but you can tell it's 2-tone for Keselowski. It's darker on the bottom, goes to white on the top. And then you have RyanPreece, it goes from dark to white to dark to white to dark to white. You can see it up there. It's many different colors there. But I like this. I particularly like RyanPreece's car. It's got that matte black. It looks really, really good. Good paint scheme for them on this one. And then you got chrisbuescher. He is driving the Travel Centers of America car, red, white, and blue. Looks pretty good. You got the 2-tone on the numbers. Of course, you can see the striping right behind the number there. Nothing really to write home about with this. It's not one of my favorites, but it looks good. It's clean. It looks really nice. I do like the car just a bit there. And then, of course, the last one that we're going to talk about here, if I can get OBS to work. There we go. It's the Castrol car. Castrol's been in stock car racing and in motorsports overall for decades. And I really like this paint scheme. The green and the white and the red really pops. You got the signature behind the number. I really like this car. It really looks good. It looks like they're keeping the same paint scheme for both cars. Of course, this one's going to be driven by Brad Keselowski and RyanPreece, not on chrisbuescher's car, but according to this. But you never know what's going to happen. But all of this is according to jski.com of what they're going to be running for next year. But I really, really like this Castrol thing. Castrol, been in motorsports for years, and I'm glad that they're on this car. Well, there you have it. Some of the paint schemes that we got for Trackhouse and RFK Racing. We're going to be doing this all throughout the off season, off and on, while there's no news and notes and stuff going on. I'm still tracking the antitrust lawsuit and all that. Of course, at this point, it's like kind of like beating a dead horse. You know, there's not a lot going on. I could talk about it all day long, do videos on it all day long, but there's nothing new going on. So this is something new for you guys. Some paint schemes that we got going on for 2025. Tell me what you think about some of these paint schemes down in the comment. Tell me if I'm right, if they're good. Tell me if I'm wrong. I really don't care. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like what I'm doing overall, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you don't miss anything on the push for 500 subscribers. We've grown since we hit our goal of 200. We're at 226, I believe it is. So keep the subs coming in. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next video.